This is an emergency, I beg an urgently. This is a serious case.
Energy reader. I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. Be open with the spirit and have fun. I'm going to give you an Orisha reading. My Orisha reading consists of this. I deal you 13 cards. The first Orisha to pop out within that 13 card, that's Orisha that's controlling your head at the moment. Then I deal you 10 cards. The Orisha that pop out during that 10 card, that's the one that's controlling your actions, how you do things, why you do things. I deal you 7 cards. The Orisha that pop out in the 7 card, that's typically your destiny, and that's the one you should pay most attention to, okay? So with that being said, say your first name so I can pray over the card. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you have permission.
So let me ask you something. Why were you climbing on brick walls when you were young? Like walking across like concrete or something, like the holes in like behind your house or in a construction yard. I just see you walking on it, near it, or something with this construction site really stuck out to you as a kid, 6, 7, 8 years old.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
I can't even.
We'll see. Let me just go ahead and start. Let me go ahead and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Alright, your first, the Orisha that's over your head is Apana. And I don't know you. I don't even know why. After that conversation we had, I don't know why it's Apana there, so I got to figure that out. 1.
What was it?
Zapana.
Okay.
The second Orisha is Obatala. Oh my God. Why don't you have a destiny? You haven't locked down in your mind what you're gonna do, huh? Oh, you're afraid to do it. Which Orisha want to be over her destiny? Which one of you guys want to go over her destiny? Because the 2 she got at that thing, I need her to be locked in. She's afraid. Which I'm going to deal 7 more cards. Which one of you guys want to be over this particular individual's destiny? 1, 2. I figured. Alright, so we got your Orishas. Stretchity, stretch. Oh, there go the yarn. Good. Alright. So we're going to go over here to the Orisha that's over your head right now. The Orisha that's over your head right now is Zapana. We're going to call him Babaluae. Some things of that nature there. Just Zapana. He say don't call him that. Call him Zapana for you. If you know anything about him, he's the one that helps you transform. Listen to what I'm saying. He helps you transform spiritually or get to the next stage on an emotional, spiritual front. You know what I'm saying? So let's say if you was dead, he would make you alive again. If you was dying, he would bring you back to life. He wouldn't heal you. He would just bring you back to life. Are you following?
Yes.
Zapana is over your head right now, and he's saying you're kind of staggering through life. You're staggering through life looking for a challenge, looking for a fight. Almost as if you haven't grown yet. Why is he saying that? What's going on with you when it comes to how you're thinking? Are you I know we just made a joke, but that joke kind of played into this reading, by the way. Are you thinking everybody is taking advantage of you and you're trying to fight everybody, or you're trying to like make sure a bitch don't take advantage of you? Because he's saying you're staggering through life looking to encounter.
No, I just came upon my spirituality recently.
You just
So
came up.
I'm in the midst. I'm in the midst of learning.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say you're wrong in the midst of learning, but learning ain't got nothing to do with why he decided to tell me that about you.
Hmm.
I need
I
for
don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of is, of course, when you're coming in new to something, you're gonna have your guards up because you don't know about it. So
okay.
that's the only thing I can think of.
So we'll land it there because no matter how insignificant it is to your psyche right now, he's here for a reason. So you're wondering, okay, that's why I'm getting the wondering, the drunken stupor, the wondering, you're staggering into the situation, but you're looking to confront any and everything that doesn't seem right to you. So, and he's saying this is a growth spiritually. That message ain't changing. He's a growth spiritually and mentally. So if you're gonna go, he's saying if you're gonna go inside this situation, don't go inside this thing saying, okay, they're gonna fuck me over. Okay, they're gonna steal my soul. Okay, they're gonna hurt me or do me something dirty. You can't do it like that. You into this thing because he's over your head. He's trying to get you to transform, to get rid of this kind of negative energy you used to carry around, this combative energy. You following me?
Mm-hmm.
So don't be combative with your learning and education of your spiritual growth because he's there. He's the one that got you there with these particular individuals or with this particular path. Okay? And he's being real stern with you on this one. So, and I'm using the word stern, but he wants me to say it a different way. I'm just going to say he's being real stern with you, meaning he's not playing games. So so would you like to ask him a question?
The direction that I'm going in, is it the direction that I need to be going in, or do I have to revert?
Spirit, is the direction she going in the direction she needs to go in? Yes. The direction you're going in is what you need to go in. If he's saying he pushing you there, of course he's gonna tell you yes. So, boom. I like that. He broke that down pretty clear. So, now I'm understanding why you got Obatala in your actions. So now we're going to go over here to your second Orisha that's controlling your actions. This Orisha controls your action, how you handle things, what you actually do, the steps you take towards something. Physical action. In this house you have Obatala. And if you know anything about Obatala, he's a god of the white cloths. He don't like to get dirty. He's a spiritual person. He always want to keep our head together. He always want to make sure our head is thinking properly, is on a higher level. That's why you're trying this new spiritual lifestyle as well. That's why you group yourself with these people. That's why you signed up with these people. But he has a message for you. He's saying put down your sword. And I'm not thinking he talking about words. He say put down your sword. He just say lay it on the ground. It's okay. He said, just lay that weapon on the ground. Weapon. Why is she? Are you trying to learn this stuff so you can have a weapon in your arsenal to combat people?
No.
Are we gonna go through this? I'm the Baron, right? And honestly, I don't mind if you leave me a bad review if I step on your toes. I'm just gonna be honest with you because I really need for you to see what he's saying.
No, not at all. I've always been this way.
You always been what way, darling?
I've always been very intuitive. I've always been, I'm gonna say magical.
Okay, now hold on.
I have it. It's in my family. So
okay, but
I would never use it. I would never use it for any harm on anybody.
well, let's take away doing harm to person. That ain't what he said. He said are you using this to be to have it in your arsenal so you can use it as a weapon? Are you learning this for that trait? Not saying, okay, she say no. So, over Tala, come a different way with her. She says no. I know what you're saying, but she's saying something. He just showed me blood spilling out. He said this is blood, like somebody stabbed somebody with a sword and blood pouring all over the place, dirtying up like water. So, then I'm going to say this is going to be a warning to you. Because I'd rather trust what the spirit is telling me versus our human emotion and our human mind makeup. So he's saying that you need to put your sword down as you take this journey. If you don't put your sword down as you take this journey, what you learn, you're going to use it against somebody. It don't matter how powerful.
You know what? I used to be very vindictive, but not anymore. Like, I'm learning to get away from that. I used to be very, very vindictive.
Now, didn't I just argue with you what he was telling you just now?
But you said, but the way I understood you saying it was like now, I'm not like that now, and I wouldn't use anything that I have now. But back in the day, give me like 5, 10, 15 years ago, yes, I sure would have. And I'm pretty sure that's why I wasn't led my spirituality so hard, because back then I wasn't worthy of it. And now that I'm a different person, because trust me, my husband would have been the first one on that list if I was still that way.
I got you. Well, he still says put your sword down. So whether you was vindictive in the past, you still have that tendency now. Put your sword down, darling. His message ain't gonna change.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is it going to be long before I'm able to put the sword down completely?
Spirit, will it be a while before she can literally get out of this mindset, that vindictive thing in the back of her mind, and she was able to put the sword, because it's a reason she's trying to protect herself. There's reason. You're telling her to put it down so she can learn and she can do. Will it be a long time? He says, listen. He says, listen. And when he says, listen, this thing got a sword in her hand. And it's like, just listen. Put the damn sword down. He says, stop worrying about the time frame. Just listen to him. Listen to what he's saying. Obey. I'll just say it like that. Obey. It's over Tala, for God's sake. Obey. Making sense? Now we gotta go over here to your third Orisha. This is the Orisha that's controlling your destiny. Your third Orisha lives in your destiny. This is the one that controls how things are gonna turn out for you in the future, etc., etc. In this house, you got Oya. Having Oya in this house right here, Oya is just saying there's a transformation coming, and is she gonna be your Orisha? Are you affinitive with Oya? That's a question to you.
Are you asking? I don't know.
Oya is saying that like she's already junctioned herself to you. Like this fiery warrior spirit inside of you, she says you got to understand how to make change, how to enact change. You just can't be a hurricane. Sometimes you got to be a gentle wind. I wouldn't be surprised if you, when you go through your Orisha ceremony or when you get crowned, if Oya don't come your way.
I see it because within this transformation, I'm also working on balancing my feminine and masculine.
So where are you on the lines of cemeteries?
You said The cemetery?
Yeah, cemeteries, mortuaries. Where are you on the lines of those things at?
What do you mean?
That's what I'm asking. What's your take on them?
I'm not afraid of the cemetery or mortuary. Is that what you mean?
No.
Does it scare me off?
And what's your take on them? What do you think about them? Not that you're afraid. What are your take on them?
I mean, I guess my thinking is just where everyone is to rest. I mean, I never really thought about it. I just know that I don't feel afraid when I go there. I don't feel anything. Like
You're gonna do a lot of playing in the cemetery, by the way. I'll just say it. Now, here's one thing she wanna say. And I need you to really understand. So take yourself out of this conversation, because she's saying you're still looking at you and not your spirit man. And this is the big separation that got you so enraged a little bit and so kind of vindictive in a way, because you're thinking how would your physical react versus how would your spirit act. Am I making sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now she's saying you don't want to start a zombie apocalypse. I bet you say, what the fuck, Baron? What is she talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Zombie apocalypse, bringing up old demons, bringing up old past to take down and eat everybody else, to eat everybody else around you. Be mindful of what you say to people from your past, bringing up their demons as you change. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't say and if you don't follow me, don't.
I'm following. I'm even writing it down.
So watch your words when it comes to people in your past, or watch your words about people's past. That's her message to you.
Okay.
But she wants to work with you. She says you'll be great. And if you're wearing short pants, don't get all out of hand with wearing them. She says your body is not to be shown off too much. Like, you need to be covered.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see the vision I'm seeing, but
no. But I guess I could take a look at my wardrobe, but I don't think anything's too risque.
that's a great word, risque. I need you to wear more leggings, yoga pants style, with shirts covering.
I work at home, so that's all I wear.
I'm just saying, no going out with the short shorts or anything like that. She doesn't want your body exposed.
Mm-hmm.
She needs you to be covered up a lot, she says. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Would you like to ask her a question?
Am I going to have my divine feminine and my masculine balance, or is it always going to be a battle between the both?
Spirit. Will she have her divine feminine balance and masculine balance? Will she get it balanced? What you say? It says first you need to come out the closet. Not saying you into that lifestyle. So you just need to come out the closet, dress up. Will she balance? Come out the closet, see the other person's point of view. And it says father, husband, brother, son. What? Are you emulating the men in your family more so than the females?
Yeah.
Stop emulating them so much. Will you balance? Come out of the closet. This means that you're in a headspace. You're in a mind somewhere. Come out of the closet. Will you balance? It says see the other person's point of view. Will you balance? It says father, husband, brother, son. You know that you're huh?
that mean?
You're emulating your father now, and you know if you're acting on your masculine energy, how the hell are you gonna ask them to give you feminine energy?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out, how to balance it. Because
You didn't say how to balance. You said will you balance?
Well, can I change that question?
Let's change it. Spirit, how do she balance? How does she balance this issue? It says right under the typical. How does she balance this issue? Spiritual laws of attraction, positive change. How do you balance this issue? First thing you're going to do, you're going to start writing a petition. You're going to write a petition and you're going to confess. You're going to confess that you have been tough. You have been vengeful. You're going to write and confess this out under the moonlight, okay? Then you're going to draw in, this says spiritual laws of attraction. After you cry, confess, then just be sincere about getting more feminine energy into your life under this moonlight and drawing in the feminine power of the moon. You're going to begin to manifest, draw it in to you. I want it, and everything you do is going to be like, okay, I'm going to hit myself with a little perfume today. I'm gonna flirt with a guy or so. I'm gonna say something very cheeky. I'm gonna shave my legs. I mean, do something feminine for yourself. You got to start acting the part of the feminist and instead of the tough punch you in your face, get you back type energy. You got to be more softer. Your words got to be more kinder. They told you to watch your words. And then it says just make a positive change. Period.
See, I'm very feminine, like feminine looking.
Why are you gonna argue with me? I'm finna get on you.
I'm very feminine. I'm just very feminine looking. My friends, they already know when I show up to a party that I'm gonna be the one that's dressed to the nines. But on the inner part, that's where my masculine lies, and that part of that is because my father wanted a boy first, and he got me. And so he roughhoused with me, and so that's all I knew.
Listen.
Woman, I don't know how to get there.
Even S.O.LMatters Clampett, and you hear me good. Even S.O.LMatters Clampett had a piece of man on the side of her, and Uncle Jed beat the hell out of her and showed her how to wrestle bears and pigs. So that's no excuse. This is personal, darling. Do you know who the Beverly Hillbillies is?
Who?
Have you watched that show, The Beverly Hillbillies, from back in the day?
Yes.
And S.O.LMatters Clampett, how tough she was. She was very attractive, very beautiful white girl. Knocked everybody out, beat up her boyfriends. But at the end of that show, she had a dude by her side, and she was just as tough. And Jed raised her like a boy. So that's no excuse. The issue with you is that you come off as such because you find pleasure in it. The thing they're saying, confess that you got to confess to yourself, admit to yourself under the moonlight that this is pleasurable for you. You're going to have to start calling in the moonlight to be more feminine to you. Get rid of this masculine energy, get rid of this vengeful energy, get rid of this take charge, this bold type stuff. And then it says just be a positive change. There's not saying nothing about your anatomy. The only thing this card reading said about your anatomy is that you don't need to show too much ass. And I'm going to say it just like she said it.
I can't even show it. Show it. Okay,
keep yourself covered. Huh?
I guess, because I don't show myself like that. But I guess, like I said, I'm going to take a scan through my wardrobe and see what I have.
It has nothing to do with your wardrobe, darling. It has something.
But you saying show that I need to cover myself up. I mean, I don't know what that means because my clothing is not like I don't. Okay, spiritually, get rid of the physical. It's a spiritual issue you got going on. Don't try to be so appealing, sexy, attractive. Don't rely on your body
the curve, the shape. Don't rely on that. Don't show too much ass. Keep yourself covered up. So if ain't nobody sitting up there trying to come at you wrong or trying to come at you at all, and they starting to see who you are, maybe now you ain't got to be so on guard. Spirit is telling you how to work this, but you're still looking at this physical, just like they said. Put the damn sword down. And I'm really upset at this, because Spirit is saying she's not getting this.
I get it. No, I get it. I get what you're saying now.
There you go.
But okay, so I do have a question on. So how do I think part of the issue is my guard stays up because I don't want to get screwed over, because I have. Anytime that I let my guard down, that's when I got screwed over. So my guard just kind of stays at half mast.
Nope, your guard stays all the way up. What's your question, darling?
Well, I guess that, I think everything was answered, because I would ask like how to bring that guard down.
They told you.
But I don't.
You don't see what they're really talking about, huh?
I don't see the guard. I don't see how the guard is all the way up, because
you're looking physical. Your spiritual guard is all the way up. Even with this new spiritual endeavor you're taking, it's all the way up.
But I don't know how to let it down. So I guess how do I?
They just told you how to let it down, baby. Listen, darling, sweetheart, sugar lump. See how I'm calling you all these beautiful endearments? I'm bringing that shit down while we talking. Beauty queen, darling, sweetheart, millionaire to be, soul sister, mother, guardian, goddess, all that good stuff, right? Spirit says, write your petition confessing, admitting, I should say, that you love being in this masculine energy. After you do that, you're admitting it to yourself. Pull in positive feminine energy to make yourself softer. If you want it, spiritual laws of attraction. If you want it to happen, it will happen. Next, they say just make a positive change.
Okay. I heard that. I received that.
All right. Well, that was your Orisha reading.
Okay.
Yes, this was a tough one. I am sweating.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I will have to work on all of this, because, dang, that's a lot.
It was a long Orisha reading, by the way.
Well, look, I feel like it deserves it anyway, because I wasted energy on that email.
No, that's because you didn't wait. You just instantly jumped to it. Oh, this bitch.
No, because I'm prompt when it comes to certain things, because I work in the medical field and I know what it's like to run behind because somebody didn't show up on time.
I'm not in the medical field and I'm not at a hospital, darling. I'm sitting at home in my studio as the Baron. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I know what it's like to run behind because someone didn't show up on time. So I'm going to be prompt with things like this, especially when it's something that really matters to me. I'm a prompt. So I even called before, like a minute or two before, and I was like, okay, well maybe he needs it on time. So I called on time, still nothing. So I was like, okay, well, let me go back to his website, and on your website, it directly says if we are late, then basically we forfeit. So I'm like, okay, well, the same should apply to us as consumers as well. So
Yeah.
That's what I went by.
Gotcha.
But I wasn't upset about it like that. But I knew what my steps were gonna be if I didn't hear back from you. Because
Well,
too many people out here taking advantage of other people. Not to say that you're one of them. I'm just saying if there's too many people taking advantage of people, and I refuse to be one of those people. But now I guess I'm gonna have to be, because I'm gonna have to balance my feminine and masculine energy.
that ain't got nothing to do with your feminine masculine energy. It has not one. It has not one split IP. That's just a personal issue. That's just a personal issue. You was all revved up to go, and when you didn't get your way, you're like, oh hell no, this fucker, he taking my money. That has nothing to do with it. You was in your rights though. I'm not gonna take nothing from you. If the meeting don't start on time, you got every right to wonder. I don't think you got the right to send out emails and go to the extreme point of a blasting. That you could take a little time.
The email was actually to show. I even sent an attachment so that I could show you that the times that I called. That's what the email was for, the proof that I did call.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like putting you on blast and all that, that wouldn't have happened. Not right away anyway. I would have tried to make some type of communication with you, like one-on-one communication with you first.
Oh, it wouldn't. I got you. I got you. You're a darling. You're a darling. You in your rights, though. I'm just giving you a hard time. If that's how you feel, you got to cope with it. I mean, don't ever change that. That's what's gotten you this far. Only thing you need to do is just learn to balance that feminine and that masculine energy. You need to stop thinking everybody out to get you. That's not with me. Tell you spend your money. I do understand, but even in your religious base or things like that. Nobody's out to get you. Just put the damn sword down. You can't act. Your actions is what's causing the strife. Obatala, spiritualist, is over your actions, and he said just put the sword down.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
I receive all that. All right, I thank you.
No problem, darling. I got one more reading tonight. That's an hour long, and then I can take a shower and go to sleep. So you have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right, everybody. That may seem like it was pretty tough. It just that the spirits were getting frustrated with me, and I had to do something to calm them down, and I had to just make sure she got to the point, because they was like she has a future and she's too important to just for me to just brush her over. So she got it. That's a good thing. Positive comments below always. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you to trust the UN universe, because at the end of the day, you are you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share. When you share these videos, you not only help me, but you help everybody in our community, and that's what it's all about. Take care. God bless. Much love.